Now, this little rant is going to be a little different. I mean, not too much different. But it's this question I used to ask people a lot when I was networking like full time and all that. And I would ask people, what is your dream job? That I ain't really asked nobody that question in years. And thinking about it, that was a dumbass question. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But it was a good conversational starter because it showed me what they was going through in their mind. And let's be 100. If we had the choice, none of us would be fucking working. If somebody was to give us money every goddamn month consistently that pay bills, they wouldn't work. That's why the system is so fucked up. But hold on real quick. Alright. So peep this out. There's not too many people, adults, let's rephrase that. There's not too many adults that be like, yeah, my dream job is to do this and genuinely mean it. Because if you have a dream job, you wouldn't complain about said job. You wouldn't even give a fuck if you was making money from that job. It's your dream job. You would just be happy just to be there. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. A lot of people be fake pumping, and it's like, let's be honest. If you really don't want to work, keep it like that. If you really want to do something that you genuinely like, especially these days, bruh, do it. What's going on, viewer? Um, yeah, man, like, I don't understand why. I used to ask that shit. I really don't understand why I used to ask that. But I do, in my way, I guess in my thought process at the time, I was like, yo, I'm not doing exactly what I'm doing. I mean, my dream job, you know what I mean? But I'm closer to my dream job than I am to anybody else that I know. You feel what I'm saying? So it made me wonder, what was somebody else's dream job? And let's be, like I said, let's be for real, bro. If somebody, I don't care what you make, if somebody said, hey, yo, quit your job, I'm gonna give you your exact same pay every month consistently, a lot of people would not be working. I promise you that. I don't care what nobody say. You can probably say, oh no, I like my job, do my da-da-da-da. The only reason why you like that is because you ain't figured out how to make money without labor work. Once you figure that shit out, and it's not some bullshit government assistant kind of shit, your life will be so much better. I promise you that. I do promise that shit. I'm telling you, most people's life is not. I don't know why they say unemployed. It's not being unemployed. It's being a self-employee. You know what I mean? Like, well, not even that, because you can only be a self-employee if you work for somebody else, but you don't work in that time frame and all that extra bullshit. Now, if you are a boss, there's a difference. There's a fucking difference. Because people don't understand that shit. A self-employee and a boss is two different things. Because a self-employee still got to follow rules, still got somebody above them, still got all this extra shit. Like, you can't even change your price on your products or service as an employee. But as a boss, you can do all that kind of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I be confused. Like, in the beginning, I wasn't. Like, yeah, I was kind of pitching the same shit to people. Hey, yo, you can be your own boss, repping this company, yada yada. No, that's just being self-employed. You can be self-employed, be a damn Uber driver. You know what I mean? Like, you in the same class as that shit. You're not really a boss because you can still get fired. You feel what I'm saying? So a boss don't get fired. They do the firing. They don't get fired. But yeah, man, it's like I promise you, people be confused about their titles, especially in this kind of world of self-employment. That that's why I see why people don't like coming into this kind of world, because people get shit fucked up so much. They don't know what's legal. They don't know what title they are. They don't know what to do. It's just, and then the people that's really making the money, they will convince you that, you know what I mean, you're a boss, but you're really not a boss. You're just a fucking employee. Just like, you know what I mean, for example of a fucking rich employee, Kanye West. He start talking crazy out his fucking mouth. He got his ass booted off them damn shoe deal. A boss would never. If he was a boss, he was still on that shoe line to this day. You feel what I'm saying? Granted, I don't talk crazy like him, but I do have my moments of saying, I guess, some wild shit, but I don't really consider it wild shit, but everybody else do. But I ain't never get kicked off of my shoe line. Why? Because I'm a boss. Can't boot me off of something that I own. What you mean? That's the whole thing. Ownership. And that's the biggest thing. Ownership. You don't even have ownership in your company, but you think you a boss over here. You crazy as fuck. Now, like I said, if people would figure out something that makes them money without them physically doing labor to make money, and it doesn't depend solely on government assistance. I'm talking because there's plenty of people that don't do nothing and will just sit on their ass and just have the government pay them everything. That's why you be seeing them twig out. Them kind of people, I don't feel bad for. Sorry, y'all been abusing the fuck out of the system for too damn long, and you're willingly, still fucking up. No. Well, hold on, I see I got some messages, y'all. Appreciate the sub, Tim. What's going on? I can't say your name, Muhammad. What's going on, bro? Okay. But yeah, man. Like I said, if we all had a choice, we would not work for money. Miss me with that bullshit. So, if you live in an area where you can see me off of your smart technology, why not find ways to make money work for you? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to guide y'all in that direction, to put y'all money to work for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because we all need that kind of help, you know what I mean? We don't learn this kind of shit in school, but the internet will teach you so much shit. You just need the right, you know what I mean, the right person to guide you in that direction. And granted, I'm not the most professional motherfucker on this screen or in this platform, but my knowledge is good. You feel what I'm saying? So that should really matter at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? It shouldn't matter what kind of professionalism I got. It should be the knowledge that I give out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I do the shit that I do. A boss, I mean, a boss, you set the standards. An employee, you have standards to meet. You feel what I'm saying? It's just too many ways you can tell the difference. Hell, I would advise people to be an investor. At least an investor, you still got ownership of something that you got. You feel what I'm saying? That's more of a boss than a self-employee. Because again, you can be, all right, I'll give you an example. If I am an affiliate marketer for whatever red blue company, but I could own red blue company in the stock market, I'm more of a boss, or I'm more of a priority as a shareholder than I would be as a fucking employee. That's just real shit. If you have, let's say, any kind of bank that's a brick and mortar bank, I would tell y'all to go get that bank in the stock market. They care about you more there than they do about your savings account. You feel what I'm saying? Like, get ownership of companies that you already a customer of. That's the only thing I really suggest to people. Spend money where you been spending money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why go anywhere else? You know for a fact you've been spending money years with such and such company. Look that shit in the stock market. Boom. See if they got it out there. Buy that bitch. Like, real talk. That is one way to put your money to work. They say your savings account, but unless you have a online savings account, a brick and mortar savings account really ain't gonna be too high. You need at least 1,000 just to get like a nickel, if that. You feel what I'm saying? So why put your money in there? Granted, you'll have 1,000 at the end of the day, but it's not making you no real money. You feel what I'm saying? Now, my I would say my online account, I got a couple of them Jones, but I think my lowest is around the same amount of brick mortar interest is. It's around there, somewhere around there, maybe a little bit higher. Now, that's because I ain't set up no direct deposit. If you do, you get boosted. And a brick mortar account, they don't boost your interest rate when you set up a direct deposit. But most companies, online banks, will boost your interest rate, even if you get a low jump. I mean, granted, it's higher than a brick and mortar, so don't be like, oh my God, my money is only at, let's say, 1%. Brick and mortar savings account would not give you that kind of money unless you already have that kind of money. So, just saying. But like online, it's easy. You can easily find way higher interest rates than 1%. But you can do that, and that's safe too. Like I said, you just put your money there. Every month you collect something. Boom. Like, stop making shit so difficult. You know what I'm saying? It's Google. We got smart technology. Stop doing dumbass shit with it. Then you can be able to do nothing for real, but still be able to make money. Cause alright, I'm a content creator. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not even a full-time content creator. I just do little videos here and there. Now, if I was to make editing and all that extra, oh my God, that would take so much work, so much time. I can't do that right now. I need a team to do that kind of stuff. But once I have that team, the videos will get better. And people try to say about my, I don't know, it's not on here, but quality, I guess some two people matter about or care about quality or whatever. I'm not one of them kind of people either. So sometimes you will see me on my other phone, try to use my best phone so you can get the best version of me. But sometimes this phone is dead, so I gotta use my backup. You feel what I'm saying? So it might get a little foggy, you know what I mean? Video, whatever. But my message is always clear. You feel what I'm saying? Now, like I said, we come on, let's be honest. Like I said, we don't like working. We don't. Let's just keep it a buck. Especially now since we have robots and shit that can actually do the work that we do for us. Why not get to the game? You know what I mean? Why not invest your money into something that's gonna make you can, bruh. If I had the money to buy a robot, I would call my employer and be like, hey, yo, if I bring my robot to work for me and it does everything I would do, can you still pay me? And if these niggas say, y'all, easy, look, I'm gonna be out here hiring everybody. Yo, hey, yo, I got a robot for you. Hey, yo. I'm just saying if I had that money. But, if you ain't been paying attention, Timberland, the producer, he got a whole record label or something like that with a AI bot and all this extra shit. So he's about to do all that extra shit musically. Man, if y'all, hold on, my cat just popped out. Hold on. Wow. Say hi, Charcoal. Say hi. Don't sneeze on me. Say hi on camera. I know I don't really put y'all on cameras or nothing like that. Say what up on camera. What's up? You know what I mean? What's happening? Oh, you just won't love it. But don't try to play with me because I got a cat too. I got a couple of them. Look, listen, 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 listen. I'm a cat person, but they're very handy around the house. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to worry about mice and nothing like that. I promise you, if I had them kind of pests in my house, I wouldn't have a damn cat. A dog, I've seen way too many dogs play with mice. You feel me? Mines, shit, these cats don't play with them. That's a meal. They'll fuck around if you want to. But, yeah, man, like I said, let's be honest. And if you do, I'm not saying everybody is like this. I'm saying most people are like this. But if you genuinely do have a dream job and you genuinely are truly happy at your job, just answer me this. If they decided to cut your pay, would you still be working there faithfully? Faithfully, with no money, would you still be doing it? That's where I know if you're genuine or not. Because if you say yes and you truly mean that shit, then you're at your dream job. Then you need to do what you need to do and stay there. But if you genuinely would not, if they cut you, you worked there for 3 years and they ain't pay you a damn cent and you was happy to do that the whole goddamn time, everybody was gone, they called you, you had no problems coming. If you can do all this extra shit with a smile on your face, more power to you. You the type of people we need around here. But most people aren't like that. I promise you that. I'm an affiliate marketer. I genuinely like bringing new people to companies. And I did that for good grips at times. I still, because I don't do it regularly, I still have moments where I don't get paid for that kind of shit. So, still to this day, almost 10 years later, do I get paid for this shit faithfully every day? Fuck no. Is my checks faithful? Hell no. Is my checks consistent? Hell no. From affiliate marketing? Hell no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I could genuinely say that shit because I've done that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And this is before I even knew any of the shit that I know today. You feel what I'm saying? So I know if you would do the same thing as something that you genuinely like, you would have no problems doing it through the bad days, the no payment days, the nigga you need to go find another job, all them extra. If you can go through that with a smile on your face and still be happy to promote whatever the fuck you do or work at wherever the fuck you work at, you need to stay there because it's rare to find people that genuinely like their jobs. But at the same time, don't rely on them to be your only source of income. At the end of the day, they still can replace you just like that. So, you don't want them to, like I said, you like that, cool. Build somewhere else. Build a 401k. Build an IRA. Build a savings account. Build an emergency fund. Build something where your money is also making you money, but you don't also have to rely on the first source, tongue tie, the first source of income. If you fuck with what I'm saying so far, go ahead and hit me up with a like. Hit me up with a sub. I don't got my financial goodies. I'm probably not going to be putting my financial goodies during my live, so if you want to see them, just go check my old videos or whatever. But later on, I'll have financial goodies for y'all. But yeah, man, like I just don't understand shit. But hold on real quick. All right, okay. But like I was saying, let's be honest. Let's find some ways where we make money without physically working for it and The easier, the better. You know what I mean? So you figure out your way. And like I said, we already do that. If you're an employer, 401k, IRA, savings account, three simple bonds, treasure. Plenty of places where you put your money. Here, your shit will make you money. Do that shit, especially if you got a job. Just do that. Put $1 here. Whoop, 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 whoop. That shit will add up. Stop depending on one source of income. I don't care how if it ain't your business, don't rely on it. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. I don't care what platform you use. I don't care what company you rep. I don't care what job you got. If you don't own this shit, do not talk that shit like, yeah, I'm gonna have this motherfucker forever and I don't need none of this extra shit. You do. Cause you can get just like that. Replaced. Taken off. Banned. All kinds of shit. So why just rely on one source of income? Just stop that. And like I said, hold on. I see messages. Hold on. Appreciate the sub, gaming. What did I say? White fox? White face? Oh, white fox. My bad, bro. Me too. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, y'all? But yeah, like I was saying, my bad for not saying hi to y'all while I'm talking. It's just I don't want to lose track of what I'm saying, trying to respond to everybody while I'm, you know what I mean, speaking and shit. So, you know what I mean, I don't want to lose train of thought. You feel me? Real shit can't be duplicated. It gotta be, that's one take. You only get one takes out of me. You know what I mean? Every video that you ever see me do, even if you see me like doing different views of me doing shit, they all one takes. I just randomly think of some shit, especially in the shorts. I just randomly think of some shit that I'll say, and then I'll just think about how I'm gonna do it, and then that's it. Boop, boop, done. I don't really like. I don't like working. I'm a lazy hustler like Afro Man. I hate working, but I rather work for myself than work for anybody else. You feel what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I mean? I like to help people just do simple shit. And I feel as though saving money and putting some money to work for you, just doing either the ways that I told you, simple ways, building a 401k, building an IRA, putting some money in a fucking savings account. These three simple ass ways can save so many people if you start doing it. I know everybody ain't employed, so you can't get a 401k. That's what an IRA is. You can do the same. That's an independent retirement account. Go ahead and get you an IRA if you ain't got an employment for it. You know what I mean? A 401. Now, the savings account, if you got a bank account, you better have a damn savings account as an adult at least. The fuck? What you mean you got a checking account but you ain't got a savings account? Figure out what your savings account interest rate is. If it's not even a percent, get you another one. If it's higher than that, cool. Rock with them. But all this, yo, I would willingly work for the money I could get. If I could get it easier, I would still be working. Let's stop doing that lie. Stop telling them lies. Because no, you wouldn't. You would not be working. If you can get the same money that you make, you would not be working. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Most of y'all, like I said, this is for most people. Most of y'all would not be like that. So let's stop lying to people. Even the people online, like I said, most of the good ones, they own shit, so they can really say that kind of shit. But let's say the ones that's selling you a online course, yeah, them are the people that be lying to you. I'm just saying, because most of them be trading courses. So if you are a popular trader like you say you are, why the fuck are you doing my kind of work and recruiting instead of putting your money to work and actually trading? That's just common sense. But a lot of people are desperate to make money. These niggas are good at selling you snake oil, and you know what I mean. That's how people end up selling, buying courses that's worth hundreds to thousands of dollars a month, and still don't be making no damn money. So I'm just okay. I hear my kids yelling. I don't know what's going on, but I holler at y'all. You know what I mean. We had a good one as it lasted, but you know what I mean. Parenthood calls. I holler at y'all.